So there's been a lot of speculation going around that CoryxKenshin, a legendary YouTuber, is going to be piecing from the website, retiring at 10 million. And he recently hit 10 million, and there's been no word from him, so we're just going to be talking about that specifically today, but more than that, we're going to be talking about YouTubers retiring and why it seems really weird. And, I think I can give a pretty good perspective as someone who left the website with no intention of coming back. Real quick, if you could go ahead and subscribe, because I am back, I've not quit anymore. I liked it a little bit too much. I'm trying to hit 200K before the end of the summer. I would appreciate it. Also, leave a like and comment. Just get me back in the algorithm. Anyways, let's get back into the video. As I was saying, I think I can give some perspective and some insight on it. And it obviously depends on where you are in your life, and that will 100% affect if you quit or not. But kind of the mentality of it. And we'll also be briefly speaking about Diesel Patches and LeafyIsHere, two really big commentary channels that both at one point quit their channel. And I'll try and explain it from my perspective as someone who had a relatively successful commentary channel and just left the whole thing for like a month with no intention of coming back. But then I was trying to make some bread, so I came back. And I also found that I enjoyed making videos if I made the videos I was interested in and not just pump out the same formula. That's specifically, I think, why Leafy quit, but we'll get into that later. The first thing we want to talk about, though, is Cory. Well, what happened? Real quick, I want to say I got inspiration from this video from my boy Nguyen. I'll leave him down below. He makes good videos. Go subscribe. But anyways, people started to realize that, Cory hit 10 million and he never uploaded, or he not never uploaded. He has not uploaded in a while. And the reason why people think it's not just because 10 mil is like a nice milestone or Cory was getting burnt out or something, but he literally said it in one of his videos that 10 million was the number that he was going to peace at. So here's the clip from the video and I'll play it right now.
Mil to go, boy. That's right, you guys. 3 more million until we get 10 million and get that diamond play button. I guess now is as good as time as any. When we reach 10 million, if we reach 10 million, I will be announcing my retirement from YouTube. That's right, guys. But no need to worry. That's a long ways from now. And we might not even hit it. But if we do, I'll be announcing my retirement. With that being said, I want to say thank you guys so much for 7.
So as you can see here, he actually does speak about, that is his plan. I mean, look, if you say something and it's like a very loose plan, that's not always the case. But I just want to speak about a little bit in today's video, just kind of like the mindset of quitting YouTube. Because, as someone when I was starting, and even someone like up to, I would say like 150, 60K on my channel, I couldn't even fathom the idea of quitting the channel unless like something in your life happened that you had to quit. I mean, voluntarily quitting while you were doing well and while it made sense to do YouTube. I couldn't even begin to imagine what that would be like. And I kind of want to talk about a little bit of my experience, but also talk about my interpretation of Diesel Patches, Leafy, and potentially why Cory might, I don't know if he's going to actually quit, but there's a shot that, he is just preparing his final goodbye video. There's also a shot he doesn't, in that he said that clip was just a throwaway clip. But, since a lot of people are interested in the subject of Cory potentially quitting, I think it'd be an interesting time to kind of just talk about YouTuber quitting in general. First thing is work-life balance, when that gets really messed up from YouTube. And it's kind of a weird concept because I never really expected it to get that bad, but I kind of let it get pretty bad. My videos do not take a long time to make, but during the time on my channel when I was really focusing on my channel, I would record the gameplay, think of a video, make the video, and that would take probably about 1 to 2 hours maximum, which is not a very long time at all. So you might be thinking, how do you have a work-life imbalance when you spend 1 to 2 hours per day? The thing is, you don't spend 1 to 2 hours per day when you're really going all in on YouTube. You're replying to comments every couple of minutes. You're checking your phone, replying to comments, checking your analytics, going down, thinking of videos, watching other videos to get ideas for videos, commenting on videos, going in voice calls with other creators, scheduling collabs, coming up with collabs, making video ideas, banner art, channel art. There's a lot that goes into it. And a lot of that you can cut out if you really want to separate yourself. For example, Optimus, another YouTuber who makes similar content to me, recently took a 1-month break from his channel. He used to upload 2 to 3 times every single day for like a year consistently. And he was speaking about the work-life imbalance as well, and saying that, during the quarantine it made sense because, you couldn't really go outside, but he was like, I didn't really go outside. I miss going outside. I miss doing things with people. And when you're a YouTuber, you're kind of always in YouTube mode. So part of me coming back is I will be totally fine not uploading for a couple days or a week if that matters. And also when I upload during the day, I will check in my comments every once in a while, but I try and flip off the YouTube mode as soon as I can. The next one is repetitive content, or just stuff gets dry. If you don't know, before, like when I made kind of when I came back and when I've come back, I've made kind of a pact with myself that I will upload both stuff that is interesting and will do well, not just stuff that will theoretically do well, according to this supposed algorithm, right? Before, I was making this kind of really cut and paste format where I'd either find funny fake reaction video to react to, or so-and-so got canceled on Twitter. It's the same kind of format. I would just grind that. And the same reason that Leafy quit back in the day. He came back and then he got terminated, but Leafy used to make the same kind of grindy 10-minute format every single day. And while he reacted to different videos, it was basically the same thing every single day. And after a while, he just was kind of done with it. Same with Diesel Patches. He just said he didn't enjoy the type of content he was making anymore. I think the Diesel Patches ones was even more shocking than the Leafy one. I think the Leafy one a lot of people saw coming, because with Leafy, his numbers were going down and he already made a killing off of YouTube. Like, Leafy was set probably by early 2017. Basically, throughout the summer of 2016, Leafy made all the money he needed to make. And also, he was a smart investor, so he was chilling. But the thing about Diesel Patches was his channel was on the uprise. Like, yeah, he made a lot of money, but his channel wasn't going downward at all. Like, his videos were all doing pretty well. And it was a little shocking to me. I'm like, wow, I would have just kind of grinded that out as a side project. But that's what I was thinking when I wasn't even thinking it was possible to quit, you know? And I get it. Diesel made his money, and he said, I don't really like doing this anymore. And he left at 1 million. It's weird to think about, but to me it makes sense now. I can look at that and actually understand the mindset he's coming from. So CoryxKenshin is a legendary YouTuber. He's been around forever. He's been grinding forever. People love his content. He's a funny guy. I never used to watch him a ton as a kid, but I throw in a video or two. And definitely, I watched a bit more when I got older. But he's definitely a huge creator that a lot of people love, and a lot of people really like his stuff. And a lot of people are probably like, no shot, he quits. Like, you know, he's making fun videos. He enjoys what he does. He still takes long breaks. First of all, let's look at the elements that, you know, why people quit or have quit in the past. One, kind of a baseline, is they have enough money to chill, that they don't need to do this anymore. Cory, unless he's an idiot, definitely has enough money. And I don't mean an idiot in like the sense of like low intelligence. I mean financially an idiot, bro. Like, if you have 10 million subs on YouTube and you can't like at least put it in a bank account, at least bare minimum. I mean, no investing, nothing fancy. Just put it in a bank account, bro. You should be investing it. But if you have 10 million on YouTube, you made enough money. I'm just putting it out there. 100%. Unless you're 100% demonetized or you just didn't turn on ads. So Cory's 100%. I have no doubts that Cory has enough money to chill right now. The second thing is, he's been making content for a very long time. And while he doesn't have, you know, he doesn't upload 3 videos every single day, the amount of effort that goes into each video is the equivalent of uploading 2 videos every single day, or a video every single day. That's one thing I think people don't really do a great job when they're comparing channels to channels. Like, they'll say channels like Optimus put in no effort compared to channels like, I don't know, The Right Opinion. And I do agree, on a video-to-video basis, The Right Opinion blows Optimus out of the water. I mean, he has like an hour-long video, insanely good editing. But the thing is, he uploads once every 2 months. Optimus uploads 2 times per day. And the thing is, it's like the sum of the cumulative effort, I would say, is almost the same. But we can debate that later. It doesn't even matter. Not even the main point of the video. Either way, Cory's has been grinding for a very, very long time, and he's made it. He's made it. And the thing is, it's also like, what is the next goal you want to hit? Diesel Patches really wanted that 1 mil, and 10 mil, pretty unreasonable. I mean, there is no commentary channel. I mean, Critical will eventually hit 10 mil, but even him, which is by far a pretty unobtainable status to be Critical, even he has not hit 10 million subscribers. So the next milestone that made the most sense, that came with the plaque for Diesel, was 1 million. And he hit 1 million and he quit. Cory, he's probably not going to hit 50. Let's be real. He's probably not going to hit 50. You can disagree with me, but 50 is a really, really large number. 10 is probably the last milestone in the foreseeable future. And while I hope he doesn't quit, because, I'm sure he makes a lot of people happy with his videos, if he did, I would respect it as someone who basically quit or a month ago, for the people who don't know, I had full intentions of never coming back to the channel and just moving on and doing new things with my life. And a couple weeks ago, or about a week ago, I should say, I just was like, you know what? I kind of want a part-time job this summer. And I was like, screw it. I'll make videos for a couple months. And in the last couple days or last week or so, I've had such a good time making videos. Like, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to come back to this part-time. Like, I'm going to go as long as I can. And the thing is, I've made a few caveats with myself that I need to follow. First one being that I need to upload more or less what I want to. I also need to have no schedule to my uploads. I uploaded 2 videos a couple days ago, and then I didn't upload yesterday because I just felt like uploading 2 videos a couple days ago. And it didn't feel like... And yesterday I was in New York City, so that explains it. But if I didn't feel like uploading a video, I wouldn't upload a video. And just making it a smaller part of my life is important. Also, cutting out all other contact, like Twitter, that had to go. That had to go, boys. Let's be real. But also Discord and Instagram, just cutting out any other contact for me specifically was important. I needed a separation in my life. But yeah, so that's just kind of like where I'm coming from. And if you guys have any questions of because here's the thing. Even me, 4 months ago, couldn't comprehend someone who had a channel with subscribers ever quitting if it didn't make sense, right? If it didn't make, if they could upload, I couldn't understand why they wouldn't upload. And if you guys have any questions for me as someone who planned to not upload, feel free to ask them down below. Anyways, if you made it this far into the video, comment door down below so I can see who made it to the end. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and fun video tomorrow. I hope you enjoy it. Anyways, that's all. Peace.